Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the quiz show where high scores count for nothing and obscurity counts for everything. Let's meet today's players. So, welcome, Dorian and James. You're our first pair on the show. How do you two know each other?
Well, we were in the same maths tutor group for our A-levels, and then we both went to Bath University at different times, but we didn't choose to go together, but we ended up there together as well.
Are you still there? No.
Yes, we are.
You're still at Bath. What year are you in?
I'm in my third and Dorian's in his second.
Third. So he's gone a year ahead. How did that happen, Dorian?
I kind of had a hiatus year, as it were.
A hiatus?
I sort of did everything and nothing, all in 1 year.
Oh, I see.
It's one of those.
One of those. Where have you come from?
Penzance in Cornwall.
You're both from Cornwall?
Yes.
You can share the car ride up to Bath as well?
We've considered it, but not done it yet.
Oh, we'll keep considering it. Save petrol. It's madness not to. Anyway, best of luck on the show. And welcome to Joe and Helen. How do you two know each other?
We work for the same magazine company. I got a new job and Helen took my old job.
Ah.
We had a lot of friends, so we'd meet in the pub. Eventually became a couple, started stepping out together.
Oh, that's a stepping out. Oh, nice.
And we recently got engaged.
Oh, you got engaged? Congratulations. Have you set a date yet? Yes, yes. Quite right. Have you set a date?
May the 21st?
Yes.
Very good. Yes. Yeah. Well, very best of luck to you on the show. Welcome back, Rohan and Nigel. You were on the show last time. We gave everyone 2 shots, of course, at the Pointless final. This is your second and last chance. Remind us how you did.
Well, when we were answering the questions on our own, we were fine. As soon as we started talking to each other, it all went wrong, so...
You know, it didn't all go wrong. You were a great team. Nigel, you named all sorts of fantastic answers and then plumbed for an answer that was wrong.
Yep.
You got all the way through to the head-to-head.
We did. It was good fun.
You did very well. And, of course, Rohan, Nigel is soon to be your father-in-law.
Soon to be.
Have you set a date?
Yes, we have.
It's not May the 21st, by any chance, is
It's
it?
not, no. Slightly closer.
Because I can't come to both of them, obviously, you know. Anyway, very best of luck to you. And finally, we welcome back Lauren and Scott. You were on the show last time as well. Remind us how you did.
Unfortunately, we got a bit confused between Jordan's children and Disney heroines.
Don't worry, she does all the time. So don't worry about that. What are you hoping is going to come up today?
Maybe some sport.
Sport? You say looking at Scott?
Yeah.
Scott, do you want to pick something for Lauren?
Disney heroes.
No.
Disney heroes, wouldn't that be brilliant? Because we all know about them now. Well, very best of luck to you. We'll find out much more about you all throughout the show. There's just one more person for me to introduce, though, and he's the man behind all the facts and figures. He's my pointless friend. He's Richard.
Afternoon.
A very good afternoon to you, Richard. What sort of show have we got today?
Good. We've got 2 returning pairs, and Rohan and Nigel were very, very strong last time, so I suspect they'll be looking to go all the way today. But Lauren and Scott were also rather good. But now we bring along, I think we've got the first ever Pointless contestant in a hat. That's Dorian. We've also got the first ever Pointless contestant in a coat. That's Dorian. And we've also got the first Pointless contestant that's almost certain to, in the future, become Doctor Who. And that, of course, is Dorian. So I think it's a fairly open field. Best of luck to everybody.
What colour would you say the coat was? I'd call that Dorian Grey. OK, we've put all of our questions to 100 people before the show. This is pointless, though, so we are after the obscure answers that they didn't get. To stay in the game with a chance to win our jackpot, all our players need to do is score as few points as they can. Sounds very simple. What everyone's trying to do, of course, is find a pointless answer. That's an answer that none of our 100 people gave. And every time that happens, should it happen, we will add £250 to the jackpot. Nobody has won the jackpot for the last 5 shows, so we add another £1,000 to that. So today's jackpot starts off at a very tasty £7,500. Not bad at all. Let's play Pointless. So in the first round, each of you must give me one answer, and you cannot confer with your partner. Whichever team has the highest score at the end of the round will be eliminated, so just be careful, that's not you. If anyone gives me an incorrect answer, they will score the maximum of 100 points. OK, our first category this afternoon is international relations. International relations. Can you decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second?
Okay, you go first.
And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. Okay, let's find out what the question is. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many NATO members as they could. NATO members. Richard.
Yeah, quite a tricky one, this. We've all heard of NATO, but who's actually in it? There are 28 members of NATO as of April 2010, and we're looking for the most obscure of those.
Right, now, Dorian and James, you all drew lots before the show, and you get to go first this afternoon. Dorian, is this an area you feel any confidence in at all?
Well, I don't mind geography, but I've never actually come into contact with NATO, thankfully. I don't think it ended very well.
You think NATO versus Dorian would
End badly for them.
bit of a showdown?
But I'm going to assume there's some sort of some relation with the Commonwealth. So I will go for Canada.
Okay, you're going to go for Canada. Seems reasonable enough. You're hoping to score as few points as possible. North Atlantic, Canada.
Yes, exactly.
Stands to reason. Let's see if it's right. If it is, let's see how many people said Canada. It's right. Nice low score. Look at that, Dorian. 23, not bad at all. So Canada, Richard.
Yeah, very good start, Dorian. So wearing a coat, obviously a very good idea, it turns out. Canada, one of the original 12 members of NATO.
Excellent. Now then, Joe. What is your magazine?
It's a True Life magazine, women's magazine.
True Life magazine.
So it's love, death, love rats, animals with hats on.
That's not True Life. Animals with hats on. Do you have photo love stories?
It tends to be, we have animal photo love stories.
In hats?
We had a sausage dog and I think it was a Rottweiler.
Did it end happily?
They had
Rottweiler,
puppies,
it did, yeah.
but
They had puppies.
they had puppies.
Anyway, Joe. Sorry, where were we? What are we on? NATO members. Okay.
This is guesswork.
Can you think of any massive countries that have partnered with tiny little states?
I'm going to guess, it's pure guesswork, I'm going to say the Netherlands.
The Netherlands. Okay. Let's see if that is a true life story or if it is a work of fiction. The Netherlands. It's right. A very good answer indeed, Joe. The Netherlands. You're appropriately attired in orange there. Richard.
I was going to say exactly that. Yeah, the Netherlands, also another one of the original 12 members, so very good answer.
Very good. That scores you 16. Nigel.
Yes.
Now then, something tells me you're going to be quite good at this.
Something tells me I ought to be good at it, but the mind has gone blank. But I'll go for Denmark.
You're going to go for Denmark. We are looking for NATO members. You're hoping to score as few points as possible with Denmark. Let's see if it's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said it. Denmark. That's good. Very good answer, Nigel. That scores you 9. Denmark.
Yes, again, another of the original 12 members. Canada, Netherlands and Denmark. That sounds like literally the most reasonable organisation in the world, doesn't it? Must be lovely.
Yeah.
We should get ourselves to a NATO meeting. A bit of sort of short meeting in the morning, a bit of lunch,
And
maybe head home,
yeah.
sauna.
Yeah.
Sauna
No,
had a few
sauna.
problems.
Something tells me they wouldn't wear swimming trunks in a sauna. That lot.
The Danes wouldn't.
No. Lauren, all of which preamble leads to your answer. We are looking for NATO members. You're going to give me a nice obscure one that's going to score even lower than Nigel's impressive 9.
I was thinking of perhaps some bigger countries, but I'm going to kind of go with Nigel's lead and say Norway.